Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back to Reject Films. Back with another review for you guys. Another one here from the Warner Archive Collection, sent to me by the good people at the Archive Collection for review purpose. This is another recent title they have released, and this is the Colossus of Rhodes. This film stars Rory Calhoun as Dario, and this is directed by Sergio Leone, who is most notably for directing The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly, Fistful of Dollars, A Few Dollars More, stuff like that. More of his Western stuff. He only directed about 8 films, and this was actually his first feature film directorial debut, which, man, to go out there and direct a movie as, colossal as this one is, it takes a lot of courage and a lot of confidence and everything. But, yeah, this film is from 1961, so it stars Rory Calhoun, who, you guys that watch my channel a lot and are, big horror fans like myself will know from being Farmer Vincent from Motel Hell. So that was pretty cool to see his early work. I think this is the only other film I've seen him in. But yeah, it pretty much follows his character, Dario, as he is visiting, the city of Rhodes, the island of Rhodes, which is, I'm guessing, not too far from Greece. And he is from Athens. And during his visit there, there's just a lot of different stuff going on, a lot of backstabbing and betrayal and stuff like that. He does have some love interest in this film as well. And, the first half of this movie is really a lot of dialogue and everything. There's a few, hand-to-hand fight scenes here and there, but nothing really going on the first half or so. But, like I say, he gets kind of caught up in with a group of rebels who are against the people that are trying to kind of take over the island and overthrow the king and everything like that. And, just some real shady characters. They sneak some people in the island at one point, pretending that they're slaves, and they're actually there to help them, take over this island and everything. And there's a certain point the group of rebels try to leave the island, but they have everybody kind of trapped there, and they use this statue that you see, on here, and I'll show you guys the DVD, Blu-ray as well, which is pretty much that. Here's the back here if you guys want to read the synopsis. There's only a trailer and a commentary by film historian Christopher Frayling. But yeah, like I said, the first half is a lot of talking, a lot of him and this woman he's trying to get with and everything. And I expected it to be more of like a more gladiator type stuff going on, more Colosseum things. I know I'm kind of all over the place here, but you do get that in the second half. There is a scene in one of the Colosseums and stuff with the chariots, with the big sword things coming out of the wheels and everything like that, but no real gladiator type fights. There is a few scenes of torture and everything like that, but which a couple of them were pretty interesting, and just people not giving other people up and going through the torture and everything. But like I was saying, that they use this statue here that they call the Colossus, to help keep people on the island, not to leave and things like that. There's certain traps and everything like that. As you see, there's like fire coming out of the front there, which is used in a few scenes and everything. And they use it to kind of protect the island as well, keep people out. And it kind of is used against the people who built this statue as well. There's a few remaining people that helped design it and know how to get into it and everything like that. Most of them were killed off after the construction of this statue, so they wouldn't give away any secrets or anything. But there are some people that do know, how to get in there and use this weapon against the people that created it. I can say, for a film that was, made in 1961, of this magnitude, the presentation is what you would expect, from that time period in this kind of movie and everything like that. But I was really excited to check this one out. I'm a huge fan of sword and sandal type movies and everything, and the trailer looked really intriguing. And I enjoyed it overall. I mean, like I said, there wasn't as much action as I thought there would be, but the dialogue is what it is, from a movie from this time period that, takes place in, that time period. Yeah. I really recommend this one if you guys are, especially like me and fans of these kinds of films, I mean, the acting wasn't terrible. It's just, what you would expect from this kind of film from that era. But I really like the costume design as well and everything like that. And the second half, like I say, really picks up. And there's just a lot of... there's some emotion and stuff, in the second half with people dying and everything like that you kind of cared about. And, like I say, the love interest and everything. And people, betraying each other and everything like that. And then towards the last act of the film, there is Mother Nature starts to take its course on this island as well, and really wreaks havoc on the on this island pretty bad. And buildings are collapsing, and people are running frantically, and everything like that. And like I say, the special effects really weren't that bad for, this time period and everything. I mean, like I say, it's what you would expect. It's definitely one I would recommend watching on, a really big screen with good sound and everything like that. Get the most out of it because it is a spectacle. I mean, there's, scenes with just thousands of people and everything like that. And, the work that went into a film like this now, even nowadays, is, a daunting task. I can't imagine back in, 61 trying to, or earlier, actually, I guess, was when they started filming it, to try to get all these people together and everything like that. And I wish there would have been some features on here, how they did the statue and everything like that and some of the effects. But, most of these archive releases are pretty bare bones. I might watch this again in the future with that commentary track. Usually commentary will give you a little more insight on the film as well. But, yeah, like I say, I definitely recommend this one, guys, if, you're fans of this kind of film, which a lot of people are. It is a longer film. I think this version is 128 minutes. There is multiple cuts of this film as well. I think one of them is 140-something minutes, which includes like all the original scenes and everything, which I would like to see that version as well. But, I mean, this is one I just kind of went on and off of throughout the day, like I say, because the first half is just a lot of dialogue, and it was a little tiresome at times, but, I had to get up and do some other things, but I didn't miss any of the film, and like I say, you really care about the characters as well, which I really appreciate that. You care about the rebels and stuff like that and what they're fighting for, and you feel for Dario. He's just kind of there on holiday, and other people think that he's spying on him from being from Athens and everything, that he's sent there to be a spy. But he holds his own and everything like that, and some beautiful women in here as well. I'm not familiar with older names, but I don't know, Georges Marcal. I don't know. I'm not even going to try to pronounce a lot of these names, but it's too bad Sergio Leone only did so many films. Like I say, I think there's only 8 films to his directorial career, but you know, I've seen, you know, The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly, and Fistful of Dollars, and all that, and you know, seeing this one, there hasn't been a film of his that I have not enjoyed so far. But yeah. So once again, guys, you know, I'll try to keep doing reviews for you guys, and like I said, that's probably about all I'm gonna do for a while, just because of the way things are in my personal life right now. But thank you, Warner Archive, for sending this over. Really appreciate it. If you guys are interested in this movie, I will leave a link below to purchase this directly from Warner. Yeah. Yeah, that's really about it, guys. I'll see you guys on the next video. Take care.